weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Sunday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Monday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now Golden State's starting five. The backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. And for the Trailblazers, they've got Deni Avdija, Holiday out there with Sharp. Then there's Donovan Clingan. And it's Kamare in at the 3. And Craig, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Green with a screen on Holiday. Pass to Kuminga. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here are the Blazers coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots. But on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense. And it's hard to get a win when that's the case.
And the Warriors with possession here. Following the miss by Deni Avdija. Here's Podziemski. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively. But a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. And when you watch Kamara, Coach, what stands out to you the most?
Well, look, I think what stands out the most is his athletic ability and his energy. Those things he brings every night, and he gets a lot done with those. And then his skills just continue to improve. And as they do, the sky's the limit.
Now, here's Green after the miss from Stephen Curry. 4 on the clock. Here's Podziemski. Trains the three-pointer. Podziemski's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Sharp on the wing. Second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the only question going forward for Clingan, can he keep up with the foot speed in the NBA?
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
He misses the free throw. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. The prodigal son returns. Damian Lillard is back on the Trailblazers roster. Now, there remains the process of rehabbing his surgically repaired Achilles. But with all the assets they acquired for Dame and then he's back, the fans are absolutely ecstatic.
An all-time great for sure. And Shams, we appreciate the report. And now running up the court, Avdija pushing it up, and that one drops.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now here's Kuminga. 14 points from him the last game against Denver. Curry, good.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Pass to Sharp. Now Kamara. And here's Avdia, defended by Kuminga. It's deflected.
Oh, look at the arms. Kuminga using all that length.
The Warriors trail. Pass to Podziemski. Curry against Sharp. The shot by Holiday, no good. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. In this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Back to you.
Truly an elite defender. Allie, we thank you very much. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. At this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Warriors, 4th.
Well, they put a big emphasis on quality passes last year. We saw consistent high-level ball movement from them.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. Hield outside. Launches it from deep. Avdia with the rebound. Portland leading. Inside. Klingon scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Oh, good luck against Klingon in close. That's where he makes his money.
Pass to Spencer. Hield against Sharp. And it's Hield off the drive. Portland grabs the miss. Now, here's Avdia. 20 points for him last game against Minnesota.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
And here are the Warriors now. Following the miss by Jeremy Grant from deep. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Jackson Davis. Golden State moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Santos, the pass to Horford. Shoots over Klingon. Horford, no luck.
Yeah, and the height disadvantage there forced him into a really tough shot. Tried to fade away, but just couldn't pull it off.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Trailblazers lead by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
We've got Matisse Thybulle. Jeremy Grant is out there with Murray. And it's Yang in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
What an assist from Grant. I love how versatile he is.
And as his career has progressed, Dan, Jeremy Grant becoming a more offensively focused player.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. I think that Jeremy Grant's one of those guys that got his early playing time in the league with defense, energy, and effort. And as he got more playing time, that allowed him to develop his offensive skills. And now he is a very good scorer on top of what he gives you on the defensive end.
Here is Love. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Love, no good. Butler against Grant. Butler kicks to Hield. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Trailblazers leading by 3. Back to Love. Thybulle on the wing. Yang, guarded by Horford, beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. Throws it up high.
Well, really, he's a point forward. You can run your offense through Jimmy Butler.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Jacks up a 3, and the basket by Kamare. Kamare's got 5.
Well, the veteran floor general Holiday is a fantastic distributor, someone that understands how to involve his teammates.
Here's Podziemski. An 11-point game for him in the win against Denver.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Hield's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors. Outside, Avdia. Back to Holiday. Pass to Grant. Now Kamara. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Golden State. possession here. They trail by 1. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Here's Butler. Rebounded by Kamare. Trailblazers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Now, here's Sharp. He's defended by Podziemski. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Butler. Pass to Podziemski. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And the Warriors, another 3. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Now Curry, following Drew Holiday's 3-point attempt. 5 on the clock. Curry kicks to Kuminga. Golden State needs to get off a shot. No good from outside. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Sharp. Now Klingon. Over Green. That one off the back iron and out. Butler deciding where to go with it. Holiday against Curry. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Kamare. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. To the paint. It's tipped. Outside Avdia. Holiday against Curry. Down low. It's stolen by Green. Floats it up for Kuminga. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about when Kuminga just takes the initiative on offense? He has the athleticism needed to finish that alley-oop.
Up top Sharp. The shot that time, not on target. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Warriors on top, up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey everybody, it's Portland Trailblazer basketball on tap in a game that's proven to be a healthy matchup through the first half.
I'm impressed with the effort on the glass. Big positive in my book. They just need to keep it up, Ernie.
Yeah, that's been their big advantage thus far. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
Well, looking at the Warriors, couldn't have had asked for a better start. I love the focus, and they're determined.
Come on, man. It's been 2 games. You can't judge anything by that.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Warriors leading by 4. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Trailblazers shooting in this game 45%. Pass to Kamare. Holiday with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, Holiday understands when to pick his spots on offense. especially when the mid-range opens up like this.
Back to Curry. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Here's Podziemski. Portland making their last shot. Right side Curry, beyond the arc, and Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Sharp. For the lead, he lays it in. Sharp's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. To the middle. Here's Kuminga. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Kuminga's got his 2nd basket. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Outside Holiday. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Klingon using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
To the inside. Back to Podziemski. Makes it off the glass. Podziemski's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Out left to the wing. To the middle. 6 to shoot. Kamara finds Klingon. Over Green. Klingon's shot is off.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Kevin?
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Stolen by Holiday. And here comes Holiday, leading the fast break. And Avdia, the bucket on the assist by Holiday. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Outside, Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State. And the 3-ball is good. Podziemski's got 13.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Warriors with some changes. Al Horford, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody comes in for Butler. And it's Buddy Hield in for Brandon Podziemski. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Pass to Hield. Here's Curry. Green with a screen on Holiday. Curry outside. There's Green with the three. The rebound by Grant.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he was often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
Holiday, the pass to Grant. Holiday sets the pick for Grant. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Sharp. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got 4 assists in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Horford dishes to Hield. He takes it in for the lead. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Kamare. Lets the three fly. No good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Trailblazers lead by 2. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Getting there, the ball's moving. Looks more like us, all right? Good to great. We're getting some decent ones. Let's get some great shots now.
Well, preaching how important it is, Greg, to take quality shots.
I mean, he doesn't want to settle for average shots. He wants his team to get in the habit of taking great shots.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Avdia is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Rupert in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now, here's Avdia. Out to the wing. The 3 ball. Sinks the 3-pointer. Rupert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Butler on the wing. He's covered by Grant. Clock at 6. Here's Butler. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Grant. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. They set the pick. And he comes up with the deuce. Now it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, Grant has added range, but hasn't lost anything in close.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Klingen's checked in. Stephen Curry, who's checked in for the Warriors. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Curry buries the three-shot.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Back to Avdia. Grant against Butler. Grant surveying the D. There's the triple. Warriors with the rebound. Left side Curry. Tough shot Curry.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Grant sets a screen for Avdia. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
In the corner, it's Hield. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Grant, that's good. Grant's got 4 this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And there's the 3.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. So both teams changing it up here. Now Avdia. Shaedon Sharpe. The long shot, no good.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
And stolen by Sharpe. And now Portland on the break. Now Avdia. Klingen with it. Shaedon Sharpe. Holiday outside. Shot clock at 6. Shaedon Sharpe. Another shot. And the lay-in, and he gets it done.
And love the poise from the rookie big man Klingen. He embraces moments like these.
Curry against Holiday. Curry crashes inside.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive
impressive ball handling skills. Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants. What's up?
Free throw good, Curry.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
The Trailblazers with the lead. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. Can't get it to go. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Clingan with the block.
And with every swat, Clingan is earning a reputation as a shot blocker.
Curry against Sharp. It's stolen by Curry. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And trying for the go-ahead basket. Doesn't go in. Here's Abdiel. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three is off.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, that's outstanding execution in a big spot. He showed a lot of poise at the line right there.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They trail by 4. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Butler! That's in there.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Timeout called the Warriors. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Shoots the three. Down it goes for 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. So long, everyone.